masaya kami na makasama kayo today. Excited na ba kayo sa araw na ito? Dahil dyan, and welcome to Revolution Kids Online! Ano ba yan, Rapi? Bakit sigaw ka ng sigaw?
Kasi kuya, bakit ang daming gumagalaw dito?
Alam mo, napasin ko din yan eh.
Siguro kuya, nakita nila yung show natin last week.
Oo nga no, diba ganyan yung mga costume natin last week? Pangalan nila, totoong bird, bee, at butterfly tayo.
Hala, baka may biglang dumating na bear!
Ngayon naman eh, alam mo namang natatakot na ako eh.
Lagi ka na lang natatakot, Rapi.
Oo nga Rami, ang cute-cute nga ng mga animals na yun eh. Lahat sila lumilipad. Eh paano pag tinamaan tayo ng wings nila, ng bird? Paano pag tinusok tayo ng bee? Paano pag kinain tayo ng butterfly?
Ha? Butterfly? Paano ka naman kakainin ng butterfly? Rapi?
Eh basta, hindi ko alam eh, basta natatakot ako.
Huwag kang matakot, Rapi. Una sa lahat, mukhang mababait naman mga yan eh. Pangalawa, andito naman kami kasama mo. Kaya don't worry.
Uy, sino yun?
Ala, oo nga, sino yan? Ala, wag naman kayong manakot.
Ano ka ba, Rapi? Si Franklin at Jody lang yun. Ready na ba kayo? Get ready for our
Praises
and prayer request!
Good afternoon, kids! Hi, Ate Jody! Andito na naman tayo sa ating praise and prayer request. Sa mga oras na to, Ate Jody, may mga time ka ba na parang natatakot ka habang lumalabas?
Minsan, natakot ako kay Daddy pag lalabas siya.
Ikaw naman? Oo, naramdaman ko din yun. Lalo na pag umaalis sila mami, pag nag-grocery. Tara, mag-start na tayo. Eto, galing kila Toby at kila Sander. Uy, si Toby. Praises nila na safe daw family nila. Isa pa nilang praises na nakapag-share sila sa mga frontliners at maayos na yung bahay nila. Siguro ang gulo ng bahay nila. Pero request naman nila yung safety ng family nila. Ito naman si Pia. Last week hindi natin nasabi. Pero ito na, meron na siya. Praises na hindi natin kasi ito nabasa last week eh. Kaya medyo nagugulo. Toys and Candy. Thank you daw dahil nabigyan siya ni Teacher Andy.
Okay. Susunod naman kay Moraya at kay Jairus. Uy, Jade, okay ka na? Anong palagay mo dyan? Okay ka na ba? Kaya lang kahit di kita nakikita mo naman ako eh. Praises nila na may online church, na kapag online church lang sila. Praises talaga yun kasi mas nakakaaral din sila kay God. Kasi sa mga praises nila, magkakasama silang lahat. Yung prayer request naman nila, mawala na daw ang COVID kasi maraming nadadamay eh. Yung kay Vic naman daw, praise na nila yung food at pag-iingat ni God sa kanila. Tsaka gumaling na daw si Mama Sarah.
Pray na tayo. Ito na, kids. Jesus, thank you po sa araw na to. Sana po safe ang family nila Toby. Tapos, thank you po sa mga toys and candy na binigay kay Pia. Prayer request po namin na gumaling na po yung may mga COVID at patuloy po kami makapabigay ng food sa mga frontliners. Amen. Bye, kids! Uy, Ate Jessica! Hello!
Hello kids! Hello Franklin at Jody! Pwede ba ako sumama sa inyo ngayon? At samahan niyo na din ako sa verse natin today.
Oo naman, Ate Jessica. Ano ba verse natin this week?
Pero bago yan, may tanong ako sa inyo. Anong favorite niyong dessert?
Ako, ice cream.
Ay, ako naman, donut at cake. Bakit mo ba yung tinanong?
Kasi yan ang reward ng mananalo sa challenge ko this week.
So, ang ganda naman ang challenge niya yun, ate.
Ganito. Mag-video lang kayo na nagre-recite ng verse natin ngayon. At ang unang-unang magsisend ay mananalo ng ice cream, cake, or donut.
Hala, ang sarap naman yan, Ate Jessica. Paano mo isi-send?
Ipopost lang sa Facebook at itatag ang International Bible Church o kaya Kids Revolution Online. Pwede rin isend sa kahit sinong teacher natin, tapos ang mananalo ay papadala namin ng reward, ng prize. Okay ba yun sa inyo?
Magandang challenge naman yan.
Oo nga eh. Aabangan namin yan ah. Ito ang verse natin today. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10a. Do not worry, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. Teacher Jody at teacher Franklin and Jody, sabayan niyo ako.
Isaiah
41
41
verse 10a.
verse 10a.
Do not worry,
Do not worry,
I am with you.
I am with you.
Do not afraid,
Do not be afraid,
I am your God.
I am your God.
Sabay-sabay naman tayo lahat, kids. Isaiah 41
verse 10a. Do not worry, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God.
O, di ba? Madali lang. Sino kaya mananalo ngayon? Sino kaya mananalo? Abangan namin yan. See you next week, mga kids.
Bye!
Parang gusto ko yung challenge na yan ah.
Ako parang gusto ko yung chocolate ice cream o cake na yan ah.
Ito talaga si Bobby. Puro pagkain. Ay! Parang tahatakin ako sa puso, Kuya Eman.
Ano ka ba, Rapi? Di ka ba nakikinig sa verse ni Ate Jessica? Sige nga, i-recite nga natin yung verse ni Ate Jessica. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. Do not worry, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God.
Narinig ko naman, Kuya Eman, pero hindi ko gets. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng Kuya Eman?
Kayo, Ellie at Bobby, ano kaya sa tingin niyo yung ibig sabihin nun?
Ibig sabihin nun, hindi ka daw iiwan ni God.
Huwag ka daw matakot kasi lagi siyang nandyan sa tabi mo.
Tama. Ibig sabihin nun, si God daw ay laging nasa tabi natin. Hindi ka niya iiwan. Hindi mo kailangan mag-worry or matakot kasi lagi siya andyan para sa'yo.
Naku Kuya Eman, magandang verse yan. Lalo after nung malaking sunog dito sa Mandaluyong. Siguro ang daming tao doon natatakot o nag-aalala.
Oo nga, kasi wala na silang mga bahay at gamit. Oo nga, tapos ako natatakot lang sa mga things na hindi ko naman kailangan katakutan. Mas madaming tao ang nag-worry at takot sa malaking mga bagay.
Oo nga eh. Nakakalungkot talaga yan. Ang dami-daming taong nawala ng bahay, pagkain, at iba. Yung iba nasaktan pa dahil dyan sa sunog. Kaya dapat ipag-pray natin sila. Oh, wait. Ayun na pala si Teacher Isa. Ano kaya ang story niya para sa atin this week? Take it away, Teacher Isa.
Hi kids! Good afternoon ulit sa inyong lahat! And good afternoon, Kuya Ashton!
Good afternoon.
Nahihiya ka pa rin, second Saturday mo na. Tumingin ka naman sa camera, magkalito sa mga kids. Okay, so this afternoon, kung napansin ninyo, ang mga guest, ibig sabihin, higit sa isang guest natin. Ang mga guest natin ngayon ay ang ating mga friends na mga ball pythons. Naririnig ko na ang tilian ng mga nanay at mga lola na nanonood ngayong hapong ito. So, Shi, paki-introduce mo nga ang ating mga snakes ngayon.
Ito ay isang clown ball python.
Clown. Bakit clown? Nagpapatawa ba siya?
Kasi yung head stump niya parang clown.
Head stump, parang clown. Okay, yung ulo. Ito naman na napakagandang snake na hawak ko ngayon ay
Isang Hydra Mystic Potion.
Hydra Mystic Potion. Sabi ni Daddy mo, nag-iisa lang daw tong ganitong klase na to. Hydra Mystic Potion. So, 3 genes ang nasa kanya. And like sabi ko kanina, sigurado nagtitilian ng mga lola dahil takot na takot sa snake. Palipo nga natin sa kanila. So, si cameraman natin, pakilapin mo nga yung camera mo dun sa ulo ng snake para malipo nila ang snake. Okay, kids, lapit na kayo. Touch niyo yung ulo ng snake natin. Oh, hindi naman kayo kinagat, di ba? Ito naman isa, yung aking magandang snake. Yan. Alright. Nahipo nyo ba? O, tignan mo. Shit! Madami kasi takot sa mga snake. Bakit ba natatakot ang mga tao sa snakes?
Kasi kala nila lahat ng snakes poisonous. Pati kala rin nila lahat ng snake nangangagat pati nangangain ng tao.
Yun ang minsan naririnig mo, ay, nangangain ng tao yan! So, takot ang mga tao sa snake. Tapos sa Bible kasi, dahil nisip nila, cursed daw yung animal, devil daw, Satan daw. So, ikaw takot ka sa snake, obviously hindi. Diba? Nakakahawa ka na mas malaki ka dyan. Okay. Ako din actually, pag nakikita ko yung snake, hindi ako tumitili, hindi ako sumisigaw, hindi ako natatakot. Although, syempre, meron mga ibang malalaki nakakatakot hawakan kasi nangangagat pa rin sila. Although, hindi ka mamamatay kasi walang poison ang ball pythons. Tama ba ko? Anong snakes ang may poison?
Depende. Hindi lahat ng snake may poison pero ito wala.
Ito, wala. Okay. Ako, pag nakakakita ko ng snake, actually, reminder yun sa akin. Reminder sa akin kasi naalala ko yung kwento ni Moses. So, di ba kasi naalala mo yung story sa Sunday school about the plagues? Ano yung mga nare-remember mo mga plagues?
Meron doon nagparaan ng maraming locusts.
Locusts,
Yung river nila ng water naging blood.
river naging blood,
Pati nang nagbigay sa ikan ng sakit.
mga boils. May mga boils, may mga fly, may mga langaw. So, ang snake sa akin, naalala ko si Moses, hindi fear ang nararamdaman ko, kundi reminder sa akin, dahil nasa story ni Moses, na sabi ni God, I am God, at siya ang may control ng lahat. Kaya yung dun sa story natin ngayong hapong ito, medyo mahaba ng konti pero masarap pakinggan kasi pinapakita dun sa story ni Moses kung paano pinakita ni God na even animals nakokontrol niya, even snakes na gawa niya, ay nakokontrol niya. Parang dito sa bahay natin, dami nating pets eh. May snakes tayo, may bearded dragon, mga nakakatakot na animals, may ano yung kay mo? May tarantula tayo. So sa akin, pag nakita akong snake, nare-remind ako ng kwento ni Moses where God showed na He is God and He is in control of everything and hindi tayo dapat matakot sa kahit anong bagay. Kahit nga ngayon may COVID, minsan hindi natin iwasan, natatakot tayo. Pero si God pa rin ang may control sa lahat eh. Agree ka ba doon, Ashton? Okay. So ngayong hapong ito, imbes na matakot kayo sa snake natin, pag nakita kayo yung snake, let it be a reminder that God is in control of everything, katulad ng mga plagues na si God ang nag-control sa story ni Moses ngayong hapong.
God is Lord over all. Pharaoh was angry. God had commanded him through Moses to let the Israelite slaves leave Egypt, but he refused.
Work them harder,
Pharaoh ordered his slave masters. Now things were even worse for the Israelites. "Gather your own straw. We won't provide it any longer, but make the same number of bricks." Those were Pharaoh's new orders. The taskmasters whipped some slaves because they didn't have time to gather straw and still make enough bricks. The people blamed Moses and Aaron for their troubles. Moses found a place to pray. "Oh Lord," he cried, "you have not rescued your people at all." "I am the Lord, and I will bring you out," God answered. Then God sent Moses and Aaron back to Pharaoh. When the mighty ruler asked God's servant for a sign from God, Aaron's rod turned into a slithering snake. "Call my magicians," Pharaoh roared. When the Egyptian magicians threw down their rods, each rod became a snake also. But Aaron's rod swallowed the others. Still, Pharaoh refused to let the people go. Next morning, Moses and Aaron met Pharaoh at the river. When Aaron held out his rod, God turned the water into blood. Fish died, and people could not drink it. But Pharaoh hardened his heart. He would not let the Israelites leave Egypt. Again, Moses told Pharaoh to let God's people go. Pharaoh refused again, so God sent another plague. All of Egypt was filled with frogs. Every house, every room, even the cooking ovens were overrun with frogs. "Pray for me that God will remove the frogs," Pharaoh pleaded, "and I will let your people go." But when the frogs were gone, Pharaoh changed his mind again. He would not free the slaves. God sent billions of tiny bugs called lice. Every person and beast itched from their bites. But Pharaoh would not give in to God. Next, God sent flies, swarms of them. God sent disease to kill the Egyptians' livestock. God sent painful boils, and people suffered terribly. Still, Pharaoh resisted God. After the plague of boils, God sent hordes of locusts. The locusts ate every green plant in the land. Then God sent 3 days of complete darkness. But stubborn Pharaoh would not free the Israelites. "I will send one more plague," God warned. "About midnight, all of the firstborn of man and beast will die." God told the Israelites their firstborn would be saved if they placed lamb's blood on their doorposts. At midnight, a great cry arose in Egypt. Death had struck. At least one person had died in every house. "Get out!" Pharaoh begged Moses. "Go! Serve the Lord!" Quickly, God's people marched beyond Egypt's border. God told Moses to remember the Passover night because the angel of God had passed over the Israelite homes and struck Pharaoh and his people. After 430 years in Egypt, God's people were now free. God led them in a pillar of cloud by day, and a pillar of fire by night. But Pharaoh was not finished with the Israelites. Again, he forgot God. Again, he changed his mind. Gathering his army, he went after the slaves. Soon he had trapped between the cliffs and the sea. "The Lord shall fight for you," Moses said. Moses went forward to the water's edge and stretched out his arm. A great miracle happened. God opened a path through the water, and the people crossed safely. Then Pharaoh's army galloped into the Red Sea. "Now we'll catch them," the soldiers thought. But God closed the waters. Egypt's powerful army was swallowed up. Now Pharaoh knew that Israel's God was Lord over all.
So, ang materials na need natin ay colored papers, glue, scissors, string, and coloring materials. So, first, kunin niyo yung isang colored paper niyo and then i-fold niyo sa half. After that, kuha kayo ng pencil and then mag-draw lang kayo ng semicircle din sa paper. After that, kuha kayo ng scissors and then ikakat lang natin yung semicircle. Next naman ay kunin niyo yung coloring materials mo and then gagawin natin heart yung circle na ginawa natin kanina. So, start by drawing islands and then yung mga natitirang surface, gagawin natin ocean. Then, kunin niyo yung isang colored paper niyo and then ipo-fold ulit natin siya sa half. After that, kuha kayo ng pencil and then iti-trace lang natin yung hands natin dun sa paper. After that, kunin niyo yung scissors niyo and then ikakat natin yung outline ng hands natin. Next naman is kunin niyo yung glue niyo and then ididikit natin yung hands dun sa ilalim ng earth. After that, itutupi lang natin yung fingers ng hands so parang hawak-hawak niya yung earth. After that, kuha kayo ng pen and then susulat natin dun sa earth na God cares for me. Next naman, kunin niyo yung string niyo and then magpa-punch lang tayo ng hole dun sa taas ng earth and then ilulusot natin yung string niyo. So, ito na yung pinalabasan ng sakin. So, nilagyan natin ng string para pwede nyo masabit sa kung saan part ng bahay. Para ma-remind din tayo lagi na we kept the whole world in His hands and hindi niya tayo babagala. So, yan. Tapos na tayo sa class natin. And don't forget to share your finished product sa Kids Revolution page. See you next week. Bye!
hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole wide world. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. Second step natin. He's got the itty bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the itty bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the itty bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. Ito yung third step natin. He's got the you and me sister. In his hands, he's got the you and me brother. In his hands, he's got the you and me baby. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. Ito yung last step natin. Pero, magpupuan ka kahit saan. Pero, kailangan mo gumanto pagka, paghabang nagpupuan ka ganito. Nakita niyo na yung sinabi ko. So, he's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got everybody here. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. Bye kids! Sabayan na natin yung music. Bye!
He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Yeah, he's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got the whole world in his hands.
Grabe! Saktong-sakto naman yung lesson at song natin this week. Si God ang may hawak ng buong mundo natin. Lahat ng bagay at tao ay nasa hands niya. Kaya ipoprotect niya tayo. Aalagaan niya tayo at hindi niya tayo pababayaan.
Sige na! Hindi na ako matatakot! Magiging matapang na ako! Ah! Akala ko ba hindi ka matatakot? Practice lang yan!
Mukhang matagal-tagal na practice kailangan mo, Rapi.
Hindi ka naman yan kasi basta-basta mawawala yan, Rapi. Kailangan ipag-pray mo kay God. Tulungan ka niya na maging brave at alisin lahat ng fear sa puso mo. At mapapalitan ng strength mula sa kanya. Tara, ipag-pray na natin yan ngayon. Okay? Let's pray. Dear Jesus, thank you po sa araw na ibinigay niyo sa amin ngayon. Thank you po dahil ikaw yung patuloy na nag-protect sa amin at patuloy na nag-guide sa amin. Simula ngayon, Lord, hindi na kami matatakot, Lord. Dahil alam po namin na laging andyan kayo para sa amin. Thank you po dahil ikaw yung patuloy na nagbibigay sa amin ng blessing at patuloy na nag-guide sa amin. Ikaw po ang patuloy na mag-guide sa mga taong nasunugan, Lord, at ikaw po ang magbigay sa kanila ng pangangailangan nila, Lord. We love you, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Hi! Ang galing-galing! Ang galing-galing talaga kapag tinanggap mo si God sa heart mo!
natatakot.
Hindi ka na dapat mag-worry.
Tama. At remember, hindi ka niya iniwan. Oh, kids don't forget to send your videos para sa challenge ni Ate Jessica. Malalaman natin kung sino papadala natin na masarap na pagkain. Kahit gaano pa yan kalayo, promise, makukuha nyo ang rewards nyo. Excited na kami! O sige kids, hanggang dito na lang muna tayo Basta, share nyo lang ang mga phrases, prayer requests, videos, at artworks nyo. Don't forget to tag Kids Revolution or ang International Bible Church. At we will see you again next week dito lang sa Revolution Kids